Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, February 11th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, February 11th? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today, February 11th? Okay, so first one, coming apart. So maybe you're feeling like things are coming apart inside. This could be also as far as relationships or things that are happening in your environment. This is that kind of card of letting it go, finding peace within yourself and letting things sort of fall apart that don't belong to you anymore. Maybe you've raised a level of consciousness in yourself where you're seeing things different, you're outgrowing situations, and sometimes that's hard to let go of things. So there could be something that's just sort of diminishing from you, sort of pulling away from you is what I feel. Yeah, maybe you're closing out a chapter in your life, okay? Could be sort of difficult to get past it. Listening. So this is really about paying attention to the signs. As far as intuitively, you have a GPS that you're built with naturally that will tell you things as far as truths, as far as indications of what actions to take. This is really opening up your mind. Is there something here that you've learned with the coming apart that's pulling you to this new, maybe information, maybe a new level of thinking or being, or even just becoming educated in something new? Okay. It really is about building core strength with this listening. And when you quiet down, you really start to see the signs. You start to see symbolism of God and consciousness and that kind of stuff, okay? You also have the coming to life. So this is really that maybe you're in this like, in the middle where you're becoming someone different. I do feel it's a level of maturity in that sense of maybe going in a different direction for you. Ending difficult cycles, but it gives you that opportunity to start over, make choices, make better choices, coming to life. Don't fret about things not working out for you. It's okay to change. Follow your intuition as far as your soul, and then something different is coming in for you that's going to give you this sort of push that you've been looking for. I definitely do feel that there's that sense of being stuck in the mud. The stuck in the mud energy is just this sort of sluggish kind of energy where you feel that you can't move. You feel like there's a lot of conflict happening, which doesn't give you that energy to sort of move along. But they're really trying to tell you to use this new creative energy to get yourself out of something that you feel confined in, or you feel like you just can't change, or you're sinking. It's definitely that sense of becoming perhaps maybe a little bit more open to your GPS, your sensations, your intuition, your belief. In the environment, there definitely could be goblins causing you conflict, or maybe you're holding on to things from yourself, that you're regretful, that there's maybe some kind of conflict, something like that with the goblins and the wishing well. So really staying focused on the things that you truly want here. Okay, the top of the deck, it is the bone collector. So that's definitely where I feel that sense of what is it called, like you're having appreciation as far as the things that you've done, the things that you've achieved, maybe even recognizing the things that you failed at, but you are really the creator. You're the one that starts things for you. Let's see here what's at the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck, you have the gentle gardener. So definitely I do feel with the wishing well and the gentle gardener, there are things that you're waiting to sort of happen for you, there are things that you're waiting to blossom. Keep manifesting those things, because I definitely do feel like there's this sort of burst of fresh air that's going to come, but it also might come from you having to make a choice to let go of either negativity or conflict or something that just doesn't belong to you any longer. So take that as it resonates for you today. So welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like and leave me your comments, you know. I was going to say that, you know, maybe there's just things that you've held on to for so long, and now it's time to let go of those things so that you can go down a new route or a different journey, or maybe add to your journey, you know, and not staying in conflict is definitely what it feels like. But perhaps this is where you use your power and you go the distance to really manifest the things that you want, okay, whether they be in relationships, in the family, in a marriage, and business, and just your well-being, whatever that might be for you, okay? So let's see here. I want to know, what is the coming apart? I always feel like that card brings some sort of sadness. Is it because you think you failed, or is it something that you think you can't live without, you know? So let's see here. You have the Ace of Cups. Are you coming apart in that sense of when you do let go of something, then you're going to see the rewards? As far as with the Ace of Cups, it's really that movement towards, you know, either it's finding that new love, or finding that new job, or that new place that you like, or really filling yourself with this sense of love, self-love. Filling your cup is this new love, whatever that might be for you. Ace of Cups, it's almost like you have to let go of something to be able to get that new reward to come in, okay? The Ace of Cups, the Emperor, so taking control. That's really that sense of stability with the Emperor. Perhaps this is where you put yourself first, where you have love for you know, for structure, that sense of stability. Maybe this is a father figure, or the sense of, you know, maybe letting go of control is what I feel with the Ace of Cups. I definitely do feel it's regarding rules, order, you know, stability, structure. Maybe this is where you sort of start to build your world with your dreams, you know, making your dreams really come into fruition for yourself with the Emperor. Let's see. What is the Emperor, please? What is the Emperor? Either that, or you've kept yourself from the things that really mattered, the things that really you had love or interest in them, you know. You let's see here. See, so you got the Seven of Cups and the Five of Swords. So maybe you're recognizing the things that maybe you experience or you didn't experience, or that sense of almost fantasy or illusion, or trapped in your mind, you know. I do feel this is where that balance is coming in with the Emperor. The Five of Swords is a very interesting card, and in that sense, you know, it's really, are you paying attention to the outside forces that could be sort of manipulating you or keeping you in conflict, okay? Five of Swords is a very tricky card because, you know, are you living in cruelty? Are you living in a loveless marriage and a loveless job or situation, family, where you live in fantasy, you know? This is where you come out of that fantasy and you manifest the great things that you want, because have you been sort of keeping yourself in drama and things like that, you know, drama, abusive relationships? Maybe you're being persuaded by some bully or something like that, because it's really like disputes, and the Five of Swords is really nasty behavior, and maybe someone's taking advantage of your weakness, and this is where you have to stand up to it so that you don't have to live in a fantasy, or in that sense where you can't get out of something, okay? You have the power to use your words is what they're telling me. And you don't have to be mean about it, but you can be somewhat forceful, or not in a mean way, but what I feel is like standing up for yourself, okay? For whoever this is, maybe you've had enough of feeling that emptiness in a loveless relationship, or a situation where you just sort of been controlled by a bully or a toxic person or situation, okay? What is the listening? So is this when you become the Emperor and you start sort of taking back control? You got the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands. So that's a very good card, and in that sense that maybe you have missed opportunities with the Seven of Cups being here, as far as not taking your own authority to go towards the things that you want. So you live in somewhat of an illusion or fairy tale. See, but the listening is really that thing that would change. Instead of living in regret or Five of Swords energy, this is the gift that God's giving you with the Ace of Cups and the Emperor, is that you have the power to change it by listening. I feel that this is your guidance by God, by your intuition or God or your spirit guides, whatever that might be that you follow. It's telling you have the power to change that luck. So something's changing in your luck. I do feel you've been waiting for a long time to change things, or to maybe move towards the things that you truly want that maybe you haven't been moving yourself towards. Okay. I think the Three of Wands is really that sense of divine timing, and that sense of the things coming in for you that you've been waiting for a long time. And there is a big sort of shift here with this Wheel of Fortune, as far as the scales sort of balancing out, and perhaps, you know, going from a place where you've just had the worst luck, and now you're going to have the good luck, so that you can go towards the things that you've been planning on or manifesting, you know. The Three of Wands, please. So it's trying to tell you to go a different way with whatever the situation might be for you. See, there's that Fool. So I do feel with the Fool is where you sort of have faith in yourself, and you don't question yourself, and you jump towards the new things that you want to do. Okay. I want to know, what is the Wheel of Fortune? So Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Cups. See, so don't fret if things haven't been going the way you think they should be going, or if you feel that you can't control situations and you're just sort of crumbling on the inside. Maybe that is about you. Maybe it's you getting out of depression as well, is what I feel now with the Nine of Cups, and I'm looking at the coming apart. So is this you sort of breaking free out of that energy? That's what it feels like. And so continue to listen to your peace, your calling, you know. Maybe shut off what's going on in the exterior, in the environment or society. Okay. Give me one more for the Nine of Cups. What is this Nine of Cups? Use your effort and your focus on the things that you've been holding back from, or maybe the things that have been sort of held back from you. They're going to start coming in for you. You're going to get your wishes fulfilled there. Nine of Cups. But really focus on those things. See, the Judgment is awesome. I feel like that is an awesome card for them to sort of answer. What I was asking is that, you know, what is happening here? And the Judgment is really that sense of releasing. I do feel the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment are really playing hand in hand, and where the scales are going to tip in your favor. There's that sense of release. I do feel that we're in a spiritual battle at this time of life, and maybe you're coming out of not believing in God, or not putting God first, or even letting go of regrets, forgiveness for others, for yourself. That Judgment is big, but it's going to change things so that opportunity is better for you, that money is better for you, love is better for you. There is abundance coming here, so just sort of hold tight. And I mean, we're seeing so many things crumble and just sort of come down, things that we probably never thought we would see in this lifetime, but holy moly, they're happening. I think it's just a matter of time, really. I do feel divine timing with that Three of Wands, and you're not waiting in vain. So stay focused on the positive things coming to life. So many ideas, many new opportunities will come to light. Don't hold yourself back with this Five of Swords. It's very strong today in that sense of it keeps you in this place of delusions and not being able to go towards the true things that you want. Okay. Coming to life, please. What is the coming to life? What is the coming to life here, please? Coming to life. So you have the Ten of Swords. See, Ten of Swords is great. I feel it is a transition. It is that thing of letting go of the things that have been betrayal, have been stagnant for you, have been hurtful, spiteful, all those kinds of things. just the kind of energy where it has pinned you down from really moving towards the things that you want. I think this is really the solar plexus chakra just sort of waking up. You're starting to wake up, and that's why it's coming back to life, okay? I think there's definitely this place where all the darkness is going to go away. And if you focus on that versus the negativity, you're on the right path. 10 of Swords, please. What is the 10 of Swords? What is the 10 of Swords? Okay, so 2 of Swords and the Queen of Coins. This brings in peace. This is that sense of you've made the right choices. Maybe you just recently made a choice, or you're going to make a choice to ground yourself, to stay steady, to sort of allow more money to come in for you, or more stability, maybe even helping others as well. Stay in peace. Really block yourself from any kinds of negativities. The orange is really indicating healing. It's really indicating that sense of peace. But it's going to ground you. And once you do that, that's when everything changes as far as the things that will come in for you with this Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Cups, okay? So it's really how you're thinking. If you think things are not going to change with this 10 of Swords, there's a big surprises coming in for you, because there are these things that are going to be shown to you in your face that are going to let you let go of those stagnant energies, okay? Whatever those things might be. They might be within your family, within yourself, or within the environment, okay? Let's see, stuck in the mud. See? Yeah, even though the dark side is trying to tell you you're stuck and you're always going to be in that 10 of Swords, you have to listen to the right energy as far as coming to life. There's new things that are coming. It's time to let go of that stagnant old paradigm. What is the stuck in the mud? So you have the 4 of Swords. See, this is healing. This is protection that's offered to you. This is also where you heal your heart from past pain, betrayal. This is where you sort of get the upper hand with spirit, with God inside of you, you know. It offers that sense of protection and that sense of putting an end to stuck in the mud energy. So that's good, really, I feel, with the 4 of Swords. It brings you a new beginning within your mind, okay? 4 of Swords, please. What is the 4 of Swords? Okay, so you have the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Coins. So building some kind of legacy, you know, really continue to work for the things that are going to give you that legacy. Is this in a relationship where you're stuck and you're maybe working to get out of a relationship, or maybe a work situation that's just sort of hasn't been equal for you, you know? There is that sense of completing cycles here and starting over, and really beginning to work better for you, okay? 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is always, I feel it's relationships, I feel it's work. I feel, you know, you could be either it's a relationship for you or love. So take it as it resonates. You got the Princess of Swords and the Lovers. So I think there's clarity as far as if it's something that you've been stuck that hasn't quite paid off for you, or you've sort of gone the distance with it. This is where you really listen up in your heart and really pick either the person you love or the situation that you love. And I do feel it's something that keeps happening to you in that sense of, if you haven't taken yourself out of the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords energy, and the 7 of Swords energy, it's what Spirit keeps pushing in your face, okay? Because you're meant to choose either the person you love or the situations that you love. So take that as it resonates, and really focus on that peace right there, because there is peace to be had there for you. I want to know, how does the story end here? How does the story end for today here? The 2 of Coins, so a decision. It's really a choice to leave all the instability. Because you got the 5 of Coins, so everything that you've lost, it's going to come back to you in that sense of abundance, in that sense of, okay, you have more, but are you going to like not share with others? Are you going to sort of be open? And you know, I feel like that's a second opportunity there with you. You got the Queen of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and the King of Cups. So breaking free from something that is very maybe manipulated, or in your mind you don't think you're enough. Maybe you've been told, I feel it's masculine and feminine, and you've been told you're not good enough. Or I think that there's a level of clarity that's coming in for the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords that breaks you free from the Eight of Swords energy, which is your mind, you know, controlling you towards the negative thinking. Let's see here. I want to know, what can you show me here as far as a karmic cycle? And it flew out. Let's see. What can you show me as far as a karmic cycle here, please? It is. Okay, so you have dominating relationship, right? Let's see what else. Let's see what's the one that says that dropped. Okay, it says here. Reassessment. So really stepping and taking a look back. I feel like that's what the bone collector was saying in the very beginning. You have the tools to sort of just sort of sit back and see and reassess what it is that you've attracted, or you kept yourself in, or you know, the error of your ways, pretty much. You have a karmic bond, so maybe this is a karmic bond that you need to move towards with that Lover's card right there. You have intellectual matters. I do feel that's a matter of maturity, and then pausing to reflect, definitely, and positive transition. That's good. I think it's masculine and feminine energy here, guys. So positive for both sides, I feel. I want to know, how do they continue to manifest? How do they continue to manifest this? How do they continue, please? It says, what's the honest truth? And that's definitely, what is the honest truth? I do feel the Queen of Swords gives you that energy. So does the Judgment. So does the Five of Swords. And the end of that Ten of Swords with the Four of Swords. A lot of thinking. Seeing through the lies and manipulation, really. I want to know, what is the affirmation for today, please? The affirmation. By listening and really tuning in to yourself. God is within you. God is in you. And so if you sit down and you ask questions, he will give you answers. But are you ready to be honest with yourself? You know? Let's see. And we've lived in a world that hasn't quite been so honest about anything. We've sort of been lied to about everything, guys. And that's hard to understand. Today I am calm. Today my mind is opened. I am at peace with who I am. And that is a beautiful energy, because that's when you start to reap the rewards and really things start to manifest for you quickly. Okay. I want to know, what is the mermaid message here? The mermaid message. What can you show me here? Okay, so this one and this one. Wow. So truth. See, we're at this place where that truth is going to come to the surface. And excuse me, we might have been holding on to lies for so long, but the truth always has a way to come out. Okay. And then trust. So trust these new things that are coming out for you, even though you feel like you're falling apart. Okay. Follow your intuition. Definitely. I want to know, what's the insight here? What is the insight? So let's see here. I'm going to take this one right here. It says, you live your truth. Wow, it's all about truth. I'm telling you, you live your truth. Your truth is unique to your life and experiences. Don't live the truth of another, but find your deep, authentic truth and live it fully. That's what changes the world. And so see, we've been sort of led by lies, and we've just been living lies all our lives. And so now it's time to break free from that, because that's not what God, the Creator, wanted for us, you know. Very hard to see that. What's the unicorn message here, please? What's the unicorn message? What can you show them here? The unicorn message. Okay. I feel like it's them. And this one right here. Healer, you have the power to help and heal others. Exercise Run, walk, swim, or otherwise move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. Let's see. Relax. Everything is okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. Definitely. And if you're feeling like you're falling apart, pets are really good. You love and understand animals. They will help that balance in you. Because they're just, they're little souls. I just love them. I have them all over. Oh my gosh. I'm an animal fanatic, I think. I want to know what pertains to this reading, because they calm you down, really. I want to know what pertains to this reading, please. And that one, okay. So, let's see here. You have this one here. It says dynamite, excitement, passion, action, suspense, destroy, power, keg, fantastic, energetic, breakup, catalyst for change, explosive. I do feel like that's going to happen. It is a 5, so we're going to get past our conflicts, okay? Within the next few weeks, a situation or event in question will develop and unfold within a matter of weeks. And then the old card, so weary, retired, exhaustion, bone tired, need restoration, overdue. So I see a vacation coming in here, a vacation from maybe feeling like we're living on pins and needles, you know, taking a break. This will allow for us, whatever this dynamite is going to happen. It's almost as if it allows you to break from old family patterns. It allows you to sort of just take a step back, okay? And everything will be fine. So the eyeglasses, assessment, review, analyze, judgment, examine, seeing clearly, the fine print. And that is going with the truth. You're going to see a lot of truth come out. And you're seeing it little by little if you're paying attention. Sometimes the ego will keep telling you to avoid it and say, no, that's not true, but it really is true, because we've been lied to for so long, we don't know what's true anymore. So at this time, things could go either way for you. So stay positive. If you want it to go positive or stay the same, start thinking of things different and going out of the box, definitely. Okay, so let's see what is coming in love for the viewer. What's coming in as far as love for the viewer? It says stay optimistic with your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance. So chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Deception, so if you're avoiding that chemistry, that should tell you something. And then you have reconciliation, so someone from your past is returning to your life. Wow. I think that the deception here is the person that isn't allowing this chemistry to happen. And that's pretty much what I felt in the reading. So, yeah, that might be for somebody. Okay. Let's see. I forgot the angels. Let's do the angels. What's the message of the angels for today, please? What are the angels saying today, please? Okay. I will take them. So it says here, communicate clearly. And that's communicate what you want, okay? Ask your angels. Definitely, we talked about that. Don't stop. And if you believe. So a lot of things that are going to come for you, they're going to come to you because you believe and you never lost faith, okay? So let's see. Let's close it off with the Kuan Yin, please. What's the Kuan Yin message for today? The Kuan Yin, please. What's their message for today, please? Thank you for being patient with me. I'm still just doing a lot of stuff for my dad. It just takes a lot, guys. I just running out of time. But don't stop thinking about you guys. Here you go. This one right here. It says, the creative power. The mind often wants to see and know exactly what is around the corner. But to manifest, we have to give up certainty and embrace the creative process. Choosing to live creatively will bring you more joy, success than any amount of certainty could ever. And that's very hard because a lot of it we spend in worry and how is it going to turn out. But how about we just sort of have faith and believe, and then things will turn out. Okay, so there you go. I hope this uplifts you in some way. I know there's a lot of things going on all over the world, and I continue to pray for us every day, every waking moment, every time before I go to bed. I just send love and peace to everybody and just pray, you know, stay positive and raise that vibration. So have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.